Welcome to Amazing Fun Facts, the channel where your brain gets a daily dose of wow. 10 amazing fun facts about Monopoly. Welcome back, friends. From World War II secrets to a $2 million set, here are 10 crazy Monopoly facts you never knew you needed. And stick around for a bonus fact at the end that'll make you see the game like never before. Hit that subscribe button to get all our awesome videos right when they drop. Let's dive in. Number 1. Monopoly was originally anti-Monopoly. Before becoming the go-to game for family squabbles and strategic business school case studies, Monopoly was designed to make a serious political statement. In 1904, inventor Lizzie Margie created a game called the Landlord's game to demonstrate the downsides of land monopolies. Players could choose between two sets of rules. In the anti-monopoly rules, everyone benefited when wealth was shared. But in the pro-monopoly rules, one player could accumulate wealth while everyone else went bankrupt. The irony is that the pro-monopoly version is what became famous as Monopoly, which seems fitting considering how cutthroat the game is. Number 2. The most expensive Monopoly set costs $2 million. Designed for a jewelry store owner named Sydney Mobile, this game is far more valuable than the houses and hotels that appear on the board. The 18-karat gold board, Jewel-Encrusted dice, and gold and gemstone-adorned properties would cost millions to recreate today. So much so that a Smithsonian curator once described it as a game people can only dream of playing. Number 3. Monopoly helped POWs escape in World War II. Prisoners of war held by the Nazis during World War II were sometimes provided with Monopoly sets as part of care packages from the Red Cross. But the packages contained more than just a board game. British intelligence agency MI9 hid maps, German currency, and escape tools like miniature compasses, files, and wrenches inside the game pieces or underneath the board. Soldiers used these clandestine supplies to escape their captors, and at least 75 POWs successfully escaped using Monopoly sets or other games with hidden contraband. Number 4. The longest Monopoly game ever lasted 70 days. The record for the longest continuous Monopoly game belongs to a group of college students who played for 1,680 hours, or just over 7 weeks. They took turns staying awake to keep the game going. Other wacky records include the longest upside-down Monopoly game, 36 hours, the longest game played in a treehouse, 286 hours, and the longest underwater Monopoly game, 45 days in a tank. These marathons prove that Monopoly is not just a game of chance and property acquisition, but a true test of stamina. Number 5. The iconic tokens have changed over time. The distinctive metal tokens associated with Monopoly today have gone through several iterations. Early versions of the game didn't even use tokens, and instead players marked their money with a rubber band or a coin. In the 1930s, the first metal tokens appeared, including the thimble, shoe, hat, and car. Over the decades, pieces like the iron, boot, wheelbarrow, and battleship were added and retired. In recent years, there have been several fan votes to determine which tokens should be featured. In 2013, the iron was retired and replaced with a cat, and in 2017, the boot, wheelbarrow, and thimble were removed to make room for a T-Rex, a penguin, and a rubber ducky. Number 6. There's a Monopoly World Championship. Monopoly may seem like just a light-hearted pastime, but it's taken very seriously by some. Since 1973, Hasbro has hosted the Monopoly World Championship, inviting top players from dozens of countries. To qualify, players must win national tournaments. The competition is fierce, with contestants spending hours poring over game statistics and strategy guides. Top players understand probability, property values, and how to psychologically outmaneuver opponents. Number 7. Boardwalk and Park Place are real locations. Anyone who plays Monopoly knows that landing on Boardwalk or Park Place without the right amount of money can be a devastating experience. But did you know that these super valuable properties are based on actual locations in Atlantic City, New Jersey? When businessman Charles Darrow popularized Monopoly during the Great Depression, he used the city as inspiration for the board. Both Boardwalk and Park Place exist in Atlantic City, and today, visitors can snap photos of the street signs for these game-famous addresses. Number 8. There's a version with real ATM cards. Monopoly has embraced modern technology with a unique twist. In 2006, Hasbro launched the electronic banking edition of Monopoly, which swapped out paper money for real ATM cards. Each player gets a debit card loaded with their starting cash. As players buy properties or trade money, the card reader automatically updates their balance. This version cuts down on the time spent counting bills and passing money back and forth, which allows the game to move faster. Younger players who are more comfortable with plastic than paper money also enjoy this iteration. Number 9. Monopoly has been translated into over 47 languages. This beloved board game is truly a worldwide phenomenon. It's been translated into over 47 languages and adapted for more than 100 countries. Local versions of Monopoly often incorporate well-known landmarks and currencies from around the globe. For example, the UK version uses Oxford Street instead of Boardwalk and includes proper nouns like Trafalgar Square and Buckingham Palace. Meanwhile, the Japanese edition swaps out Western landmarks for recognizable sites in Tokyo. Special editions of Monopoly exist for countless pop culture icons, including Star Wars, Pokémon, Fortnite, Stranger Things, and even The Simpsons. Number 10. There's a secret rule book with alternate rules. While Monopoly purists may argue that there is only one correct way to play, most families and groups playing at home have their own unwritten rules. Common variations include allowing players to collect money when landing on free parking or refusing to auction off unbought properties. In 2015, Hasbro officially embraced house rules by releasing a special edition featuring the most popular unofficial rules. These include starting with extra cash, doubling salary each time you pass go, and adding a go directly to jail space to the board. The company encourages players to share their unique house rules online, celebrating the ways that Monopoly evolves with each generation. All right, folks, that's our list. But before you go, here's a bonus fact. In 2013, Monopoly celebrated its 100th anniversary. But believe it or not, it wasn't actually the first real estate trading board game. That title belongs to the Landlord's game, invented by Lizzie Meiji in 1904. But unlike her game, Monopoly became wildly popular, spawning countless adaptations and cementing its status as a cultural icon. Whether you love it or hate it, Monopoly has undoubtedly left an undeniable mark on gaming history. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share with any Monopoly-loving friends. Until next time, happy monopolizing.